Hello and welcome everyone, Gamora here, and we are back with a brand new episode of Let's Play Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon. So without further ado, let's play. Okay, so let's get started with Chapter 9, Alone Again. This is going to be interesting. All we got is some magic. We also can't run fast, because we need a Cheshire for that. Head to the fairy's fortress alone. Wasn't this like one of the tougher areas, according to Ignis? Now we're by ourselves. Oh no, the stream's not ending, cheese. I was just saying that because it was the end of the episode for chapter 8. Pretty much doing these I'm recording the episodes for the Let's Play. And I was just kind of saying an ending for chapter 8. Alright, we've got a new sanctuary here. I don't see Ignis though. That's interesting. Usually Ignis is here.
I can get through this forest fine by myself. I'm not scared.
Oh, we can't even upgrade. Oh no, we can. Okay. She was still talking. Got no fruits. While casting Thornbind on the enemy, their movement will be slowed. We got absorption. Mixing potency. Is that something you can even practice? Oh, no, let's just go to the practice room. I wonder if this increases how much it heals you, or... I mean, I guess it does say the effect, but I wonder if that also includes, like, the length. I think let's just go with this. He was your adopted heir. No children. You got the snip for my cheese stick. Lost a bet. That's a bet I wouldn't take. Should have saved some of that cream cheese, you know, in case you changed your mind later. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna guess this will be a fire element.
An odd structure appeared out of the gloom, towering before Cereza.
Cereza, you can do this on your own. You don't need anyone's help.
You gotta turn this into a book. Lord of Cheese. Or maybe even turn it into a game, you know, you gotta get your, your Python skills sharpened up. Make a game with it. Even if it's like a kind of a storybook game. That'll be interesting.
If I'm not careful, I'll be burnt to a crisp.
We might have been able to make that one. Let's see, Ignis Journal number 6. The sinister structure of rusted red and ashen bark woods continues to grow in size at an alarming rate. An army of fairies is stationed around the structure's premises, and flames burst forth from its every orifice. A single misstep and any poor soul will be incinerated. The primary objective of this never-ending construction must be to keep intruders away from what lies within, but I conjecture. That's a weird way to say. I think that's conjecture. That's a weird way to put it in a sentence. But I conjecture there's more to it than just that. Fairies feed on the negative vibes of human and wisps. So what better than to create a towering symbol of absolute dread to keep their prey in constant terror? The more ominous and grandiose it becomes, surely the richer and more plentiful the negative vibes it will produce. I think you could also say it exists to assist the fairies' domination of Avalon. Once there was a young witch who challenged The dreaded fortress, lamentably, her efforts proved to be in vain. The fortress's exterior was too hard to crack. Still, the fairies were absolutely relentless in their retaliation on this poor girl, following her to the ends of the forest to make sure she wasn't eradicated, or to make sure she was eradicated completely. The terrible fortress is truly a reflection of the cruel hands which built it. Let's see, back to the lore of the Lord Cheese. Let's see, flames everywhere, even Morgana's hardest training doesn't make me sweat this much.
There could be fairies anywhere. I've got to keep quiet.
The bed is soaked in blood. Oh man, so many things to pay attention to. With a thick cranberry jam-like consistency. That's a weird way to describe it. It was magnificent yet horrifying. Her wife screamed out. Flory. I think that's how you say that name. I was still standing in shock of what just happened. Oh, not paying attention. Oops, I thought we would have made that. Let's see, looks like there's nothing for us to do here. Be nice if we had Cheshire at the moment. That white wolf, man, he's making his way through here pretty easily. The wife was in her arms and sobbing. My heart was relieved to see them both huddled in their warmth in this cold, sinister room. Flora then whispered, "It's okay, Eva, you're okay." And that concludes episode 1 of the lore of the Land of Cheese. What should I name it? I don't want to make a book about it or a game, just a story. It could be a short story. It's a hobby, not a career. Like if I put it on... Oh. Put it on a band-aid. I'm not a doctor. If I cook something, I'm not a chef. I think if you suck a dick, you probably are gay, though. I'm gonna have to stop you on that one. Cereza does not yet have the power to defeat an enemy on her own. Use your Umbran arts to bind enemies and proceed forward.
Cereza was on her own this time. How was she going to get out of this pickle?
Oops, of course. How do we get up there? Oh, we gotta pull that box, huh? Definitely not a fun thing to do. I'm not usually a fan of these things. Hopefully this is enough. I don't even know what we're doing this for. Ah. I guess that's good enough. I wonder if pulling it from the side like this is faster. What are you gonna do, little switch? Are you probably gonna shut the flame off over... Oh, you're gonna shut the flame off everywhere.
That's it. Here we go.
You have a tendency to push the limits of YouTube, but not too much where I'm going to be banned every single stream by YouTube's regulations.
Phew.
You're only banned in one stream? How do you get banned in one stream? Oh, you probably got banned by the person, huh? You threatened them with spamming mozzarella, and that was a long time ago. Too bad they only get 0 people replying.
Cereza had certainly grown stronger since entering the forest. But even so, making her way alone was proving more difficult than expected. If only Cheshire were here.
No, I'm better off without that beast. I can make it through this forest myself.
Who the hell was that? Is that Cheshire? Oh, looks like it is.
Cereza heard a familiar voice. It was Cheshire. Injured, he was fleeing from a group of fairies.
I didn't think we were going to be saving him.
Not my problem.
The dude banned you because you threatened to spam mozzarella in his chat, and there was nobody else in his chat. I mean, some people don't mess around, I guess. But if he was by himself in the...
Somehow, Cereza had made it through. Solo adventuring was turning out much more difficult than she had anticipated. The optimism she had right after splitting up with Cheshire was long gone. Speaking of Cheshire, Cereza couldn't help remembering him.
That is very strange. I mean, I would say rule 1 of the internet is if somebody on the internet comes into your I don't know, into your stream or responds to something you say, don't let them know it bothers you or offends you in any way, because they will just turn the dial up to 10 and they'll just do it 10 times as much. You kind of just have to let things slide, man. I mean, it's not that big a deal. You could always just shut the computer off if it's bothering you that much, or put the phone down. The Wisp Weekly 7. Any of you ever wonder why those fairies catch us in the first place? I asked old lady Ignis, and she told me it's so they drain our negative vibes. Negative vibes are what wisps generate when they're scared or sad or angry even. Which means we gotta do our best not to be scared. Even if some real big fairy comes to get us, don't let them intimidate you. If they come back for you, the best strategy is always to hide in the dark. Or hide in a dark spot. And if they try to draw you out with fire, just stay calm. Douse it with some water. Gotta use everything you can if you're gonna try to survive in this forest. You can use some vines to tangle them and buy some time, or maybe even distract them by starting a little fire of your own. Whatever you do, don't just stand there, they'll nab you in a heartbeat. Once they find you, if you're just a second too slow, it might already be too late. Keep moving, keep thinking, keep hiding. It's starting to sound more and more like Monsters, Inc., where they use children's scream for energy. Just slightly different. You don't think he was alone back then when you threatened him, but now he rarely gets replies? Still sup to him, he's a VTuber. Yeah, you definitely don't want to take things serious on the internet. I'm cute. I don't know. I mean, I guess to each their own, but something weird about VTubers. I mean, I guess if you don't want to be on camera, it's whatever. But don't you have to have a camera on you?
A colossal iron structure stood before her eyes. It was a fort built by the fairies.
You can say racial slurs all you want. I wouldn't do that. YouTube's likely to ban you for that. Yo, welcome to the stream, noob. How you been? Let's see here. Oh,
Cereza once again spotted Cheshire. Incapacitated by his wounds, he was surrounded by fairies.
What has he gotten himself into now? Nope, not going to worry about it.
And we better go save him.
But before she knew what she was doing, Cereza had set off in Cheshire's direction.
I'm just going to take a look.
Looks like
Can't
I
let
was
anything happen
wrong.
to my stuffed cat.
I for sure thought that he was going to save us. Didn't think it was going to be the other way around. Oh, he's got to wait a little bit, of course. The one time I don't decide to check up here, there's a chest. Only I could run a little faster. Wonder if rolling is actually faster. Oh, we gotta take some time to read that. Fairy research log number 3. At last, the fortress worthy of our infinite glory. The path has been long and fraught with some unfortunate obstructions, but nary a worry. Finally, we are master of our own domain. A king with a castle to call our own. Oh, the songs that'll be sung chronicling this splendid day. Naturally, we have integrated technology of our own invention throughout the fortress, compared to the trifling materials used in ancient fairy architecture. The forest's red alloy will surely prove impregnable. Furthermore, it should inspire horrible imagings and any fool who dares stand before it in defiance. At the forest's upper floors, tests are being done for my latest invention, the Tirna Nog. Ooh, interesting. We believe Tirna Nogs will become an invaluable cornerstone for swooping up the energy from humans and wisps we so do require. After tests are concluded here, we shall expand Tirna Nogs to cover all of Avalon, nay, the world. For those inquiring of the name Tirna Nog, we have coined this moniker from texts that serve as a basis for our fairy utopia, which, with the power of the Tirna Nog, may well be within our grasp. I thought they were going to tell us what it meant. What a monstrously large building. It must be very important, I'll say. Also a really red building, too. Probably doesn't seem very, it definitely doesn't seem very welcoming. Fairies that get cut in an instant if I went that way. Well, this way is not any better.
Who is he talking to?
The fairies had captured Cheshire. Within their ranks was one regal-looking fairy who stood out from all the others. He appeared to be talking to Cheshire, but it was too far to hear what he was saying.
What does that fairy want with Cheshire?
He's not going to turn him against us, is
The
he?
fairies carried him into some kind of fortress.
Cheshire!
Forgetting the peril of her situation, Cereza rushed to follow the fairies into their stronghold.
No good. There must be another way in. You!
The
Ooh.
elusive white wolf had appeared right before Cereza.
Can we use him as a
It called
summoning?
out to her before running away.
Oh, that sounds like a very, fun place to visit, Lord of Cheese. Wouldn't mind
Where are
visiting
you
that place.
going? You know another entrance?
Oh, looks like we got a chest here that we can't open at the moment. I guess we're gonna have to wait for Cheshire to come back to us. Ooh, is the wolf actually gonna help us? Why, thank you, wolf. We've been chasing you the whole time and you've never helped us once. Although we do gotta see what's on this side. Oh, I didn't realize that these things had stuff hidden underneath them. I wonder if there's a way to like roll continuously without, you know, the slowdown.
Listen, this fortress is crawling with fairies. I think you should sit this one out.
I think
But
we
the
should sit
wolf
this one
just
out.
stared at her, showing no signs of moving. Let's go together, the wolf's determined eyes seemed to be saying to her.
Thanks. You know, to be honest, I was a little scared going alone. Don't tell Cheshire I said that.
And so, Cereza and the White Wolf infiltrated deep into the enemy's stronghold.
Yeah, I guess this succubi was smart, man. That's it. That's how you drain money out of people. I mean, just look at OnlyFans. You know, the eyes of the White Wolf kind of remind me of that kid, Lucan. Kind of have that same color scheme. At least I think he does.
Cheshire, just what have you gotten yourself into this time?
Oh, we got a save point here. We might as well take it. Don't really understand the point of these saves, considering it's auto-saving quite often. All right, chapter 9, 61%. Man, a lot of stuff to read. Another chest that's on fire. Okay, wasn't expecting this side to go this far. Okay, ends right there, and I think we can actually get 2 rolls pretty quickly. But that after that, we have that slowdown. Okay, just check and make sure there's nothing I can grab. I mean, there is some stuff, but I can't get it without Cheshire. Umbran Appreciation Diary 7. We finally made it to the fairies' fortress, and it's something to behold. This has to be where they're doing all their scheming. Pipes full of who knows what shooting at every which way, bright blue flames and complex machinery, unlike anything I've ever seen. What could they possibly be doing with all of this beats me? But that's besides the point. We're here for one thing, to wipe up these wicked fairies and destroy the elemental core. This place is absolutely crawling with fairies, but me and Plima should be okay as we're together. The main problem at the moment is we're stuck. We know the elemental core is up there somewhere, but we have no idea how we're going to reach it. The walls are impossible to climb. I thought about asking Plima if she'd let me stand on her shoulders again, but she got really whiny the last time we tried that. I wonder what that was about. I weigh less than her, I think. Well, since we're witches, I suppose we should try to use magic. That fairy contraption over there looks like it might do something. Is that the first time that those Umbran diaries mention that they're going for the elements? I don't think they've mentioned the elements, have they? Maybe I'm just not, maybe I just forgot.
Oops. I don't think it's supposed to turn that way. Oh well, it works for me.
Although if they are going after the elements, why are they still here? Oh, almost missed it. Okay, so now I guess we gotta turn it around. Oh, see, I knew it pays off to check. Got more advanced dancing techniques in this area now. Pretty much every single one of them is. A lovely place to have a vacation home, as it's right by the sea. The pleasure and the wine from their caskets of... I haven't... Okay, I'm not going to read that. If I think it's what I think it is. Hope that I screw this up. Oh, I think I screwed it up. I gotta wait to go around again. Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to go here. Right? Hold on. What the... What am I supposed to jump onto? Is this not going in the right direction? Am I tripping here? Do I have to turn this around again? Let me try that. Okay, now it's turning in this direction, but I don't know if that's really gonna help me. Okay, so it leads us here. Oh. I'm supposed to go here. Am I supposed to jump? Oh, I'm supposed to jump. Oh, I see, I see. Super confused for a second. It's making absolutely no sense for a hot second. Wait, there's supposed to be a oh, I can't open that shortcut without Cheshire. Unfortunately. It's a dying one only used for ritual sacrifices. To sacrifice to the succubi. As the succubi had...
Within, the fairies seem to be arguing about something loudly.
I don't understand what they're saying. But if I know these fairies, it must be something absolutely nefarious.
Dude, why are you walking so slow, Cereza? I'm trying to get, like, not get caught here. Oop, almost walked. Let's see, Succubi had recently died with her daughter now ruling the kingdom. Ava, now we try to find a home for Ava. To stay, she's not fit to rule as she's only 15. I can either try to find her a place of quiet or make her rule her kingdom once again. I don't know why Cereza is acting like this. She's walking like she's in a cartoon. It's almost 12. You need to sleep for school tomorrow. Hey, I should be on tomorrow, Lord of Cheese. You can come back and write some more lore if you want. But you should go to sleep for school, man. Don't want to be tired for that.
This reminds me of climbing the clock tower with Jean. She acted so tough, but I knew she was scared.
Crazy how many games have clock towers. It's like a staple in Castlevania. Looks like there's a lot of stuff for us to do with Cheshire when we finally get them. Wonder why these guys have contraptions that can be controlled like magic. Yeah, I should be here tomorrow, unless something weird happens and I can't make it. But that's the plan. Usually I'm not. Well, usually when I'm not on, something came up that was unforeseen. Thanks, Lord of Cheese. And thanks for the like and support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Seconds didn't leave a like. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look at all those fairies. How am I going to make it out of here?
Let's see. Umbran Appreciation Diary number 8. Oh, this is the last one. At least it looks like it is. Fairies have this leader they call Fairy King. I'd watch out for him if I were you. It was too dark for me to see clearly, but it looked like he summoned this monster that was absolutely enormous. If he has the power to summon something like that, there's no way we can beat him. I know we had a reason for coming to this forest, but if we die along the way, it'll all be for nothing. We have to run. We cannot fight him as we are now. Prima wouldn't listen at all. She said we'll be fine, that we have to stand our ground. I got so angry that she wouldn't listen. If she's going to be like that, I told her just to go off and fight by herself. But now I'm worried about her. She's the only sister I've got ever since we were taken in. So it's just been the two of us. Thought we can get through anything together. I'm gonna go find her and apologize. Seems like they're having the same issue we are. I wonder if those two witches were also taken in by Morgana and they went in the forest like we did. It'd be funny if we saved them as well, and they just they're like our sisters from the orphanage, if you can call that an orphanage.
Cool.
Okay, come on. Let's keep it going. Oh, no, not that way. I guess we gotta turn this wheel around for us to even be able to get past it. Oh, they're making this way tougher now. I wonder if there's a way past it
This tower
without
just
having to do that.
keeps going. Cheshire, where are they taking you?
Well, it's better than having to deal with the fairies. Oh,
Cheshire.
there he is.
Cheshire.
Let's see what
They had
happens.
finally found Cheshire. He was covered in wounds from head to toe. Hiding in the shadows, Cereza was surprised to hear one of the fairies speaking words she understood. It is simple. We just need the girl. Stay out of our way, and we will ensure your return to the demon realm. They were speaking Enochian, the language of angels and demons. It sounded like the regal fairy was trying to strike a deal with Cheshire.
I don't think he'll betray us.
Cereza felt her heart beating in her chest.
He's not going to betray us.
What will it be? This is your last chance, demon. Cereza waited for his answer with bated breath. Then she heard the familiar deep growl. Oh, like I can trust a fairy. I'll devour every last one of you. Despite his battered body, Cheshire's eyes still smoldered with defiance.
Cheshire!
Shouldn't have just screamed out like that. Probably should have had a plan. Oh, the wolf. I forgot about you.
Thankfully, the white wolf held the nearby fairies at bay.
Thanks!
Perfect. I'm surprised they all went after him.
Cheshire!
Oh, I guess except this guy.
The of two intruders had the fairy fortress in a frenzy. Cereza seized the opportunity and freed Cheshire from his shackles. It was splendid teamwork.
Glad to see you're up for a fight. These naughty fairies are about to get punished.
Not bad. Better than your crying. Punishment, is it? With pleasure. Both Cereza and Cheshire were on fire.
Looks like they've become friends for real. Now, I don't know if he didn't betray us because he cared about us or he just didn't believe the fairies. I'm gonna go with the first one. The fact that he cared about us might be a little naive, but you know, we'll just go with that.
Prepare yourself!
It's so hard to catch some of these enemies sometimes in these thorns.
Cool!
I wish there was a different way to control it, but it'd probably be too complicated to deal with.
Cheshire?
What happened to him?
A large gash was cut on Cheshire's leg. Bits of cotton were falling out, along with his magical energy. The fairies had not been kind to their captive. Cheshire could hide his pain no longer.
That cut!
Unless the wound was mended, the magic-infused threads that bound Cheshire to this world would not last long.
Hold still. If you move around like that, you'll just make things worse.
Cereza needed to suture the wound as soon as possible.
We're gonna bound him with our hair?
There was only one way she could think to do it.
What is that red jewel? I don't understand. Is that hanging from her?
Remember, Cereza, as blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Must be hanging off the glasses.
Sorry, Morgana, but I found something more important.
Gonna cut her hair? Yeah, that is strange. After hearing all that, ooh, she cut all of it off, or a large majority of it. Did we really need that much?
These were the precious locks Cereza was growing out to resemble her mother. As expected, they worked their magic. Cheshire's wound closed in an instant. Don't blame me if that teacher of yours has a fit, Cheshire said quietly.
Don't worry, it'll grow back. Besides, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. I promised to send you back. Umbra Witch's honor. What I'm trying to say is...
Interesting patch job.
But before she could finish, Cheshire had already returned to his miniature form.
They could still hear us.
Well, get a move on, will you? He added with a squeak.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is that blush?
Cereza gave Cheshire a tight embrace.
Oh, I think he's blushing.
Somehow she felt that Cheshire was doing the same.
Is that the end? Yep. That's the end of chapter 9. I guess chapter 10 is next. The King's Entrance. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you are enjoying these episodes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come check out the live streams on YouTube and Twitch.